Morning. I got this. Thanks. Timestamp November 15th, 2025, about almost 2:30 a.m. I've been up about 20 minutes, long enough to sit down, listen to some music here, make a pot of coffee. Still brewing, you know. God forbid I actually get my cup of coffee. About 50 degrees out. We're still in that Florida version of a cold snap. Quiet. Too quiet. I'm trying to damage myself too badly walking across the lanai. Okay. He is gonna bite your nose. And I'm gonna let him and I'm gonna laugh. Quit picking on the little guy. Jeez. Scrappy's doing the charging towards the Chihuahua thing. Chihuahua's 13 years old. He don't want to play. Yeah. He's pretty spry for his age, but no. I'm not doing that. Whew. Yep. Planning on doing a garage sale in a few hours. I got in a bunch of packages yesterday. You good? You better now? He's gonna bite you in the nose. Scrappy wants to play. Tanner's not into it. You sound like a horse, you know that, right? Whew. Whew. I look forward to the day. Definitely on that line. Oh, man. Doing some Dunkin' Donuts. Caramel me crazy. Seemed like a good idea. Yeah. I had one of my friends throw me a note about a week ago. Like, you always have such good coffee, and I don't know if I can, I forget how she said it, but like afford it or whatever. And it's like, I know prices are up, but there are still places you can go. If you've got an Ollie's in your area, that's awesome. And I'm personally not a big fan of Publix. But they're BOGOs. And only their BOGOs. That's buy one, get one. When you're doing coffee BOGOs. Yep. I frequently get my Kauai vanilla macadamia that way. I need a shower for sure. And that's where I got the Dunkin' Donuts ones. Yeah, I refuse to call it Dunkin'. Not happening. It's Dunkin' Donuts. It's almost as bad as that Cracker Barrel re-logo branding thing. Just stop. Old white guy in a rocking chair. We get it. So, haven't gotten a phone call regarding Dad, which is good in the respect of between Kelly's dream nightmare and me waking up rather suddenly about the same time period. We were definitely afraid we were going to get a phone call. So Pix came over yesterday. She wasn't in a good mindset, neither really was I. So there were things we were going to do, and instead we just got busy around here, you know. I'm clearing out part of the garage, trying to get to the brown shelves on that far wall. It cannot wait. Hold on a second. I'm going to step out of camera, though, because nobody needs to see this. The ASMR that nobody requested. Part of my excavation was towards the end of the day. This could be a good thing in that I may have found one of my dad's, or be like circling around one of my dad's hiding places for stuff. Because there was stuff that came up missing that he swore the burglar took, etc. And if you can find where he put that stuff, it's almost like multiple personality. Part of him hides stuff in a certain place, and the main part of him that's awake most of the time doesn't know where that is. I found a stack of my mom's the checkbook logs. You know, where you write down the check number and the amount and all that. Stack up, and probably 10 of them. And this is the part that if you don't know, you don't know. I found a Lowe's bag with Yeah, if you take your hand off the door, I can open it. There you go. Kids. With elbow PVC fittings. This Kaiser doing something terrible to the little robot behind me. If there was a way for me to isolate that audio track out, I would. It's horrible. And it's going to smell awful in here in a minute. The cat, vile. Gently. Little guy. There you go. Mush. Oh, God, you're just going to stand there. Go. Grab it and go. Go. Oh my God, Kaiser. Oh my God. Old cat poop. Old man cat poop. But PVC fittings. My dad kept trying to repair something outside and or at the pool, and he kept getting PVC fittings from Lowe's, and the burglar kept taking them. This was like a running theme for months. It became almost like locks. Not a delicious bagel topping, but the type of thing you put on a door or gate to keep people out. And batteries. The burglar kept taking batteries, so we have a small aquarium-sized tote full of batteries, which is a great problem to have. I don't know if they're going to expire before we can get to them all, you know. We use them all the time. We're a normal American household, so batteries get used. But good God, man. You know, he'd buy a pack of 24 AA's, get here, and then call me and call Chuck. And, you know, I need batteries. Somebody stole the pack I just got. I don't know where it is. They must have taken it. We found him. But yeah, I found my mom's... Is it a receipt book? What do you call it? I don't know. The little checkbook log. Probably 10 of those, and I found a Lowe's bag with like 3 or 4 of the PVC fittings, which makes me think we found one of the squirrel hiding spots, or at least the beginning of it. So, and maybe that'll be the extent of it, because there's so much debris in there. I don't know. And then again, maybe I found one of his caches. Keep hoping I'm going to find the paperwork of the vehicles. I can't do anything with it the second, you know, anyway, but one less thing to have to, like, send away for. And he, last we talked, doesn't remember what he did with them. In fact, he doesn't even remember that he ever had them, which, that's the dementia. You had them. And even 5 years ago, you would have known exactly what we were talking about. Oh, yeah. Yeah. But yeah, Ollie's is a great source. They frequently, at least the ones in my area, they frequently have Harry and David coffees. Keep an eye on Amazon. Sometimes specials get run there. Publix BOGOs. Don't go off book. don't go off book. That's what they probably break even. I don't know that they make any money on their BOGOs. It's a loss leader. It's something they put out there to attract people to come in, because if you're going to get coffee, you're probably going to get filters, and you might need sugar. They know they're not making huge money on it. They want to get you in the store. You got to stick to the script. Okay? Oh, man. Yeah, that's the stuff. And I don't mind shopping at Publix if I know that I'm not really making the money. I'm okay with that. They may even lose money on some of those BOGOs. I'm not sure. Which, okay. In case you weren't sure, I don't have a lot of love for Publix. They support some right-wing lunatics. So, not into it. Problem is, if you boycott everybody that does something you disagree with, you'll be rocking in the corner of a very small empty house, mumbling to yourself and eating dirt. Occasionally you do have to shake hands with a devil or two. I don't like it either. I left my packing. I know what happened. I was looking for my packing blade. I went to lay down last night. You gonna get him? Yeah? I don't blame you. Jane is trying to punch Scrappy through the crate. I love it. He's gonna get along fine. Oh, dear God. Sound collision. Went to lay down yesterday, and I still had it in my back pocket. And I realized, hey, I still have this in my back pocket. Get him. Get him. Don't step over you if you don't mind, thanks. Oh, that was almost bad. Oh, man. I didn't want to sleep on the couch with packing blades sticking out of my back pocket. I knew at some point that would become uncomfortable. There are a lot of moments where that could happen. In a few different ways. But eventually I'd get the point. Of course I went for the dad joke. Of course I did. Okay, this is one of the ones I've gotten from England. Price was really good on it. Oh, okay. I see what it is. I see. I was going on the description and not necessarily the picture for this part of it, because I wasn't sure how it was laid out. Wrapped it good. Too good. God, dude. This is bordering on annoying. I don't want to cut it down the side because I don't want to damage the actual ting. Okay. This is supposed to be complete first series. Oh, okay, I get it. It's very schmancy. Oh, too schmancy. It's downright annoying. No, I can't put it back together again. Come on now. So that side must be over here, or the whole thing malfunctions. That, yep, pretty much. Yeah. Nothing. That could be streamlined a little bit. Yeah, he did a bundle, she. Oh, not really on like a first name basis or anything, but bundle of DVD for Chris Eccleston and a few figures. I think I paid $40 for the whole thing. And I am trying to get all the Doctor Who on DVD or Blu-ray, so I didn't have Eccleston yet. I've got all of Tennant. I don't know if I have Capaldi. I know I have all of Tennant, all of Smith, and all of Whitaker. I don't know if I have Capaldi or not. And I just got one of the seasons. I got season 1 of Ncuti Gatwa. Jinx, please stop dragging the water bowl all over the room. Such a pain in the ass. Such a pain in the ass. I don't even know if they've released season 2, so. But I'll get it. I just want to make sure I have actual digital copies on hand. Streaming is cool, but I do have a lack of trust. I'm not like apocalypse doom and gloom. Thank you. Jeanette, okay. Ma'am, do that. So, another Mox of Balhoun. Charming dinner guest. See, in doing the math on this one, this right here almost made the entire thing worthwhile. Not because I'm a werewolf fan, although yes I am. But these figures by themselves are frequently about $40. And I do already have a couple. But can you really have too many werewolves? The articulation on these is, in my opinion, it's simple but very good. Got a lot of movement capabilities. And they pretty much can be positioned to where they're on all fours. Or, because the way the hands are, you can actually like put the hands like out, or you can go full Hamid with them to do a little white wolf throwback there. Really good looking figures though. And again, these in my opinion are some of the better werewolf figures out there. And the ones from Dog Soldiers, but good luck getting your hands. I mean, you can. People sell them, but you're gonna. I haven't sold any of mine. I have like 3 or 4. I think they came in like gray, black, and brown. And I think I have 4. I might even have 5. Um, I haven't sold any of mine, and I don't know that I will. But last time I looked, and this is several years ago, they were like 150, 200. It's probably gone up because it never goes down. With collectibles like that, it never goes down. It either stays where it was or it goes up. So, David Tennant figure, which I will most likely resell the Mox as well, because I actually got one the other day. An Ood. Love the Ood. Which I am trying to catch them all. I do want to get like 10 or 12 Ood. If you've seen, especially the David Tennant run. You do get them by themselves, but they're frequently in packs. It's a collective, so to speak. And delete. Also, from an army building standpoint, oh no, another Cyberman. Darn it, I don't need any of those. I need 30. I don't know that I'm going to get 30, but I probably have about 10 or 12 now. Your arm is worrying me, and I'm going to worry with that later, because I hate breaking things on stage or on camera. It's so awkward. Had props break on stage before. Now what? So I got the Chris Eccleston DVD series. I'm going to have to work out some other kind of storage thing, because there's no way I'm going to want to deal with that case on the shelf that way. No way in hell. It's a cool design. It looks cool, but functionality, not so much. Not so much. Damn gnats, man. I found a lot of ridiculous plates, bowls, coffee cups, things of that nature, which, you know, doing the garage sale, cool. Right into the pile for that. Whole lot of fabric, like weird sweaters, tablecloths, like cloth. A lot of it's old, kind of, but I'm going to throw it in the washer. I've already got it in the washer, I just haven't started the washer yet. I was waiting to see if I found more. I didn't want to start it and then come up with another, you know, big old stack that should have gone in there. But trying to work my way down those brown shelves, because I can use them for storage as opposed to the bullshit that's going on there now. And trying to find the paperwork, the pocket watches. What did you do, Dad? You know? But the shelves that he built those when they first got here. They're perfect for like the purple latch tops. They stick out like 3 inches, which still from like an extracting it standpoint, it's not bad. That's not bad at all. If they stuck out 6 inches, okay. But 3 inches, 2 inches, whatever. So we're going to have like overflow pantry items, because we still have some canned veg and whatnot that's been here because doomsday planning. Not me, my folks. Do I think having a food stockpile is a good idea? Well, yeah, I do. I live in hurricane country. Yes, I think that's a good idea. But they went overboard. They went overboard. They were planning for World War 16 or something. I don't know. There are 20 of those giant MRE like Foot Locker cases. Guys, what are you doing? They spend thousands of dollars on it. What are you doing? But they were watching, quite frankly, Fox News, the old person version of doom scrolling, and they had a checkbook, so much like Opus, they're ordering everything. That was a Bloom County reference. You can Google that if you want. Opus, the penguin, had a predilection to call all the 800 numbers and order all the amazing products that he saw on TV. Spoiler. One of the greatest comic strips of all time. If nothing else, some of the most creative characters ever in a comic strip. And most comic strips have, like, basic family structure kind of stuff, whatnot. He's got a junky cat that spits hairballs. Ack. Bill the cat. Anyway, look it up. If you haven't seen it before, it's not... I think they even got in trouble. Burke Breathed is the author. I think he even got in trouble a couple times because some of the content that he put in it was a little across the line, and I think there were some censors here and there that were like, we can't print that. That's good art when you do that. That's a bard's job. Challenge the system and occasionally make its sphincter go. Ugh. You're the barometer. That's why authoritarians like to cancel them. Little behind the scenes spoiler alert there. If you're not a fan of truth, and they're throwing out a little too much truth, get them off the air. Not sure. Might be a mug. Rather strange packaging in the respective. If you did a mug that way, that's potentially dangerous. Not that the mortality rate on these is great with boxes, but still. And then like an internal, creative. Got Tom Arnold in my head now. Ballsy. Stupid, but ballsy. Oh, please survive. Please survive. I would not have shipped the mug that way. Hoping it made it, because I fell in love with the look of this one. It's a beautiful color. No, thank you. And your weird style of shipping too. Oh, I think it's arrived. If it broke, I'm gonna cry. Look at you. Who are you behind? Warner Brothers Studio store. Okay. Because it didn't look like a... Was it Sakara? Or a Gibson? I think are the ones that have done most of the Looney Tunes ones. But I love the color. It's just a really pretty blue. And it's got the man, the rabbit, looking all pleasant but pensive, you know. It's just one of those mugs that because I was looking for specific Looney Tunes mugs. That one popped up in my feed. And I said to myself, "Ooh, I like that." One of my heroes. I don't know what that says about me. I don't know. Cool. Man, I'm glad you survived. I've gotten 3 packs of mugs. Various ones. Actually, I can show you one of them. So I'm going to be doing eventually at some point. Because a lot of your herbs, when you're growing herbs, not that kind of herb, I mean like rosemary, ginger, you know, not ginger, but you know what I'm talking about. Actual like plant herbs. They can be done in a very small pot. AI's can be like, I think we need to ban this. I think he's talking about something. I'm not. You know, mint, parsley, whatever. So I was thinking about doing teacups and coffee mugs and having kind of old school niche-y like herb garden. This is one of the ones I got the other day, and it broke my heart. But I've got another one of this. I don't know if you can see in there. Yeah, you probably can. Now, I was a little annoyed about this when I sent the guy a note. He gave me a partial refund. But if you can see the handle, that's been broken and re-glued. And I mean, you can see a big old chunk out of it there. Right there. Now, if I'm filling this with a hot liquid, and that decides to fail, we're going to go usual suspects all over the place. So, but it's still pretty solid enough to where I could use it to... Yeah, I said ginger earlier. It's a root. I know that. You know, but I could grow oregano. You know. And actually just have, like, teacups, coffee mugs as the planter bases. Could be fun. So I've been saving the ones that aren't, like... Because more often than not, the handles are what wind up breaking and shipping. That's usually what happens. And I've got probably 7 or 8 now. Sadly. I got like a couple of video game ones and like 6 Looney Tunes ones. But got them in a box, packed as carefully as I can. And they're on the lanai, better stored than what we came into. Because eventually on the other side of the pool, in that little section of concrete or whatever, you know, surrounding the pool, Pix and I talked about doing like a small herb garden over there. And I pitched the idea to her, and she was like, yeah, a teacup garden, that's been done before. And I'm like, well, this would be more like coffee mugs more than anything. She's like, well, I've got a couple of teacups to contribute that died too, so, but we collaborate on stuff, so it's like, it's going to be pretty eclectic. And she's like, no, that's the idea. I'm like, okay, then I'm not too crazy. And she's like, no, it's pretty cool, let's do it. I'm like, all right. She's like, yeah, Looney Tunes? Oh no, not that. We're 12. But yeah, I worked in the garage. She was working in my dad's office, trying to. It's like a war, man. We're trying to regain turf and unravel the mysteries of what the hell did you guys do with some of this important stuff. We're trying to solve all of your problems posthumously in some ways, but you made it more complicated for us. But they, for at least a while, were keep punching them, man. It's cool. It's funny. They had the mindset of they're breaking in every day. Because I know my mom even bought into it a little bit here and there. You know, Fred says that you broke in again this week, and it's like, you understand Pix and I are both working. I don't have time to be playing games with Dad. You guys are home 24/7, right? Pretty much, yeah. How did you not see me? Is it possible that the man with dementia misplaced it and is blaming something else? He doesn't have dementia. Mom, he has dementia. It's funny because I've talked to a few people over the past couple months that have been through something similar to what I'm going through right now. And it is so nice to hear from them, just because, like, after a certain while, you start thinking, okay, maybe I'm crazy too. Maybe yeah. I mean, I've liked the song "I'm Not Alright" by Shinedown for a long time, but okay. I'm not quite a shilling. Anyway, of course, got to go with the Queen reference. Come on. I'm gonna take a shower at some point because I should do that. Start getting set up for garage sale in about 3 hours, maybe 4. Try and get some more done around here. Dishes out, dishes in. Yeah. Alright. You're so handsome. He's so handsome. He's so handsome. Give him a cuddle. You're an ugly little spud. Alright. I mean, good looking figure, but I'm sure your mother loved you. Yeah. Make it a great day.